Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the pomp and the fanfare of Cobham's very own state visit. We're on parade today. We've got Pete,
Hello.
We've got Alex, and we've got Owen Ashton.
And it's Duncan, it's Sneedy and it's Mick. We're joined by guests, pass and rock and kick. Volunteers everywhere, we applaud. Holy moly, it's the car pod.
I've got written here, we've got an orange visitor of our own.
Yeah.
Brackets Owen, but you're not that tanned.
Oh, I'm supposed to be.
Hey, we've got our own trade deal come up as well, actually. To talk
Have we?
about. Yeah, in a minute. Got lots to go on. How are you, Pete?
Well, I'm good, thank you. Yeah.
Great. Ali, how you doing?
I'm all right.
Coaching this evening?
Oh, it's great coaching. You know how I said 2 weeks ago that it had been a bit. It was brilliant. Then last week I was a bit rubbish, and then we're back to being really good again.
Right.
I just, I was bouncing off the pitch tonight. Yeah, really good. Yeah, I had a great session.
There was an amazing moment. I know, Owen, you've been coaching as well today, but there was an amazing moment turning up to go and play a bit of touch. The club is full. There's some sort of filming thing on here as well.
Yeah. Optimum Nutrition. Or
Know them
something
well.
like that.
Know them.
Or someone, I think it's a rugby related thing.
Clearly.
Because the girls came bouncing over and like, we've just seen Marcus Smith. We've just seen Marcus Smith. Yeah.
I heard, who else was here? Dan Sheehan, apparently.
I don't know. That's all
All
I
right.
heard.
So there you
Marcus
go.
Smith.
No free food samples then.
No, but there's a cake downstairs in the bar.
Is there?
So there is. Maybe.
Lovely.
Maybe someone might send some stuff up. But it was also really cool looking over the AGP. We had Grace Compton coaching the girls. We had Mr. Watson on with the ones at the side. They're just looking at all this activity.
Yeah.
It's just great. So good to be back. Owen, how are you, pal? You've been coaching as well today.
I'm very well, yeah. We've had a good session with the 15 site. Nearly 40 under 15s over the road.
Wow. Good turnout.
So, yeah, a few boys with lots of rugby at the moment with school and Harlequins and club. So, trying to manage that.
Amazing. Good to see you, pal. I know Lunny can't make it today. Oh, my God. Listen, what a packed show we've got for you. We've got a few wee guests. There might be a bit of beer tasting.
Woo.
Maybe.
That's why I turned at woo when I've got a call.
Okay. And lots to talk about as the season is back into full flow. There's a shadow at the door. If you can see it, Pete. Oh, there we go. Shall we invite our first mystery guest in?
Yeah.
do it.
let
All
him
right,
in,
here we
let
go.
him in.
In you come and sit down and tell us who you are and where'd you come from?
Where did I come from? Well, all the way from the city, but where did I come from? Yeah, I'm from Fincetta, so proud sponsor now of the senior team, which is awesome. My name's Kevin, and yeah, lovely to be here. Been here a few times at the club. Had a great time Saturday.
You came to the
Watching
lunch.
the home game. Yeah, came
You
to
survived the lunch.
I survived the
Watched
lunch.
the game.
I've been at
Survived
a previous dinner upstairs.
Right.
But yeah, just great to be part of the club now, or getting into the club, which is awesome. Yeah.
So
brilliant.
we've got your name.
You've got our name, and
On
the
the
shirts look
shirts.
pretty blinding. I
A
think they
big
actually.
photograph opportunity.
I look like the small assistant coach at the end of the pictures.
Oh, go on. So what?
Tony's like, get in the picture. I'm sad. Yeah. Usually I'm quite a big fella, right? But I'm like, no, I look like the little man at the end here.
It's a strange experience.
Yeah. My partner's like, is that you, the little fella at the end? I'm like, that's talk between us, dear. But
Did you-
yeah, no, really great to be down here.
You had a good day.
Great
you
day.
enjoyed the game?
I really enjoyed the game. I've never played rugby, but I'm a good spectator. So I've been lots of games, done lots of stuff with rugby players. But I think just coming down here, and again, as you said, it's full, right? Coming Saturday, watching, I walked from the station. I was going faster than the cars because it was backed up all the way down the street.
Mad.
Coming in, and then just greeted so warmly by everybody as well. Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, it feels like we're going to be part of the community, which is what we were really looking for as part of this sponsorship.
Yeah, to the uneducated, how does this, looking at all of us here,
Very uneducated.
how did this partnership come around?
Yeah, so our lawyers are Russell Cook, who have been a sponsor of yours for a
Thank you, Russell
long,
Cook. then.
yeah. And as you usually do, you take the advice of your lawyer. And they invite us down, had a couple of dinners. We went to the city lunch last year.
Oh,
Yeah. I think we remembered it.
good that you remember
anyway, I think that's where we committed to it. No,
It's good that you remember that.
yeah.
Better than most.
But they introduced us. We do a lot of sponsorships where we're not doing it so we don't need to be paraded out there, right? We do it because we feel it's right. So, obviously Cobham and the community and the club and, coming down here and getting the tour by people that have been at the club since they were, 11 years old or all of that.
That's some of them.
Yeah, and that's what we feel, right? And that's why we want to be part of it. And I think now, for us, it's not just writing a check and going, see ya, right? It's let's get our staff day down when you do your, you do your children's days and you do etc. Let's become part of that community. And I think from me going back to the office, everyone's super excited about it. Yeah,
Great.
So happy to be here.
And a wee, you've got no such thing as a free lunch, right? Give us the plug. What do Fincetta do?
So Fincetta is really, we help people move money globally. So if you're buying a house abroad or if you're a company transacting overseas or you're expanding, you come to us. We are, we're an FCA regulated firm in the city, been around a number of years, and our clients range from someone buying a home in Spain to a listed company who's transacting and has, 100 offices globally. And we help them. And again, we help them and they become part of our community as well, which we really, really like. You don't, dial us or email us and go into some random box. We deal with you one-on-one. So it's that real bespoke service that we offer clients. And that's where we've grown strength over strength. But, other firms, who all do a great job in that space, but we kind of fill that niche where we really want you, we want to understand you and, we want to get what you're doing and kind of what your real essence is in the business world, and then we'll help you do that.
Cracking. Really good. Okay. Note for the future, Owen,
Yeah.
If you, when you're buying your properties in Dubai, if there's any left.
Next year.
Next year.
Do I have to write
I
another
know,
check?
I know where to go now. I know where to go. But well, thank you for your support.
Yeah, lovely. And it's been a privilege really ever since the beginning of coming down here that first weekend and getting a tour and getting it done. And I think it's going to be a really good ongoing for us. And hopefully there's people out there that need our services. But we're committed, and I think it's just it's a community we want to attach ourselves to, and seeing that firsthand on the weekend, cemented that for us for sure.
No, I mean, it feels right because right in front of us there are some unopened beers. It feels about right that we should probably have a bit of a tasting.
Yeah.
session.
So I promised this at the beginning of this season.
Yeah.
And Tommy Cobham has delivered. Literally delivered. Another one of the new sponsors this season is from Dropkick Brewery. Tommy has obviously totally on research basis been travelling to the Dropkick Brewery where they serve pizza, and you can get beers freshly on tap there. It looks brilliant. It really looks good. And we've got a couple of Pete's looking at me going,
They're just saying they're in Dorking.
they are in Dorking.
Right.
But they've seen the light.
Yeah.
They are. It seems like the place to go. A couple of social events planned there throughout the season, but they've sent a couple of beers. So I'm going to hand over to Owen to talk about the first one, especially considering everyone can still remember your Dropkick versus Vandals from halfway.
It was from within the clubhouse actually.
It's further away with every beer. Well, this is the Blind Side, which is the official beer of London Scottish. It says on it. 4.2% is nice and fruity pale ale.
Right, let's have a wee.
Very nice.
Any ideas?
and
Any
we've got-
ideas
this
what
is,
DDH pale ale is?
Czech Pilsner.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got a.
Let's get into
so
that in a
this is the Blind Side. which I've been informed, you can go into the shop there and you can grab a couple of cans from the shop in Dorking. I also think it's on the tap downstairs. I've got a feeling, but there's definitely a Dropkick beer downstairs.
Well, they're sponsoring our Man of the Match awards.
And they're providing beers. So what do people think? What does it taste like?
Very nice.
It's light. It looks, even though it's a. Look, I didn't sign up for beer tasting. You don't grow up in the Salvation Army where you don't drink and then do beer tasting.
I think
it's a pale ale. It's nice and light.
Yep.
I could definitely have more than one.
It could become the
highly
official beer
recommend it.
of Cobham Rugby.
Could be.
I think.
Could be.
Not just London
Yeah.
Scottish.
Quite.
Kevin, what are your thoughts, mate?
Yeah, it's all right. It's
good,
I think it's. I think you come off and you're hot and sweaty. It's a perfect kind of beer you can get.
Very nice.
Tastes good.
Is it isotonic?
Of course it is, Mick.
It's lovely.
I think. Finsetta know where to have their Christmas do as well.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
And this is beer number 2.
Yeah.
This is, it says here, it's a Pilsner, a Czech lager, 4%.
Mick, could you pass the implement?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, mate.
Right, so it turns out that beer tasting on a podcast is probably a really bad idea.
Don't care. It's delicious.
Might be later.
Because no one's talking anymore. Which, works really well.
That's a good sign, right?
Yeah.
Very nice.
The beer people should be.
I don't have a bottle opener,
beer
so
people should be happy.
It's all working.
That's class.
So
That's rather
So we're
drinkable,
liking
We're liking
the
the
Czech
beer.
lager. This is the Pilsner. Nice little bottle.
4% is my absolute limit, though. As in
Lower limit.
lower limit.
Minimum.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything, you may as well not bother.
Blood to alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, right. So we're giving them out of 5 for the first one, for the old Dropkick Pale Ale.
I'd say 5 out of 5.
I think that's
Yeah,
I think
that
that's
was
a
good.
kicker.
I like that. We could have that.
And then the Pilsner.
Just let me sample it.
You'd be noticed.
I think the Pilsner's a 6.
A 6 out of 5.
I like that.
Yeah, it's not too heavy. It's good.
Yeah.
I'd drink either of those.
I do
No
like the
problem.
Czech Pilsner, though.
So,
Partial.
Give it a bash at the bar, I think,
we-
is the action.
Yeah.
Yeah, get stuck in.
Try it in the bar here, and also look out for the live pod, which we hope to do from the Dropkick Brewery.
That's going to be a disaster.
We're eyeing up a couple of dates.
The Braemar Club sponsoring a
I'm
fun
not
bus.
driving. Who's driving?
We'll drag you all down there. We want all the Braemar Club there.
Maybe that's where we'll do our Christmas party. We'll do it alongside.
This is it. This is it.
Right.
So that's good. That's good. And you've we've done well there.
Great. Perfect timing as well. There's another wee knock at the door.
Hang on a
We've
minute.
got another wee mystery guest. Oh, there we go. Right, there we go. This room is filling up nicely.
Yeah, lovely and warm.
And mystery guest, who are you and where did you come from?
Hi, nice to see you guys. It's Tom Davison, son of Billy, head coach, and first team player. So yeah.
Brilliant, Tom. Welcome. First of all, we usually ask the question, can you prop? But that's a vets that's a common vets thing. How was Saturday?
Yeah, it was really good, really good. Obviously, we had Haywards Heath were in our league last year as well, so we kind of knew what to expect from them a little bit. And looking at their result the week before, we were pretty confident they had a good squad. But yeah, it was good fun, really good fun. It was a bit of a weird day weather-wise. It was absolutely chucking it down, and then it was sunny, and then it was chucking it down again. But yeah, played some really good attacking rugby, and I think we sort of took the edge off a little bit in the second half. I think it's tough to keep the motivation going when you're 40 points up or whatever it is.
But
yeah, it was good fun.
they were a pretty good side, weren't they? They kept
they
coming
had
at you.
Yeah, they had some good players. I think they played most of their rugby between the 15, so in terms of attacking threat.
I thought their 12 was good.
Yeah, their 12 was really, really big, chunky guy.
Yeah.
Their captain as well, we gave him man of the match. So, yeah, they definitely had some threat. But yeah, I think we had a little bit more.
We haven't said what the score was.
Well, it was 62-35.
Yeah.
Having been
Something like that,
38-7 at half time.
Yeah.
So you're right, clearly.
Yeah, it was tough. Yeah, tough at half time as well, especially for my dad, because when you're 38-7 up, you do that classic sort of, it's 0-0, lads. Let's go again.
No, it's not, Dad. No one's believing
But
it.
it's not. So yeah, just trying to get the boys going again. I think we started the second half a little bit slowly, but then came back and did enough.
Seem to be taking it in turns to score tries.
Yeah.
They got one,
Yeah,
we got
yeah.
one, they got one.
Bonus points all round.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bonus points all round.
So, Owen, you're a Hayward Heath boy. How did that feel?
Well, I wasn't here to watch because I was at a school game with my son. But Heath got quite a young side. As someone who played there from 5 till 35, obviously I've got split loyalties. But it's pleased they scored lots of tries. And Jack Lucas is a centre, wasn't he? Their captain. Yeah. So I actually played first team rugby with him there. So there's still a few of them around still.
Yeah, so Finn Saville got a couple.
Yeah.
Rory always gets a couple,
Yeah,
it
always.
seems. Tom Inkledon, is that what you say?
Yeah.
He got 2.
I think Innes got over as well.
He did. He
But
got one.
Unfortunately, Innes and Tom have both been really good for us, but they're both 18, 19 and off to uni. So
Yeah.
sad to see them go. But I'm
Okay.
hoping they come back and Melts can sort them out some travel costs or something. And get them
Skipper
back
got
in.
one.
That's what we like to
They're
see.
great players.
Chris Lippitt got one. Wolf Saywell.
I thought
And
there was a
Cake.
wee smile on his face today
Huh?
when I was speaking to him. There's just a wee smile on his face.
Was
He
there?
doesn't often bag a try, does he? He looked happy.
So we had all of those scores. Jordan Bond gets Player of the Day,
Yeah.
Player of the Match, whatever.
Did he get a beer? Did he get
Where,
a drop
where
kick?
does,
He did. He got one of
got the beers, got the
nice.
dropkick beers. Where does Jordan play? Any particular comments on why Player of the Day?
Yeah, so he plays fullback. So I've played with him. He was in my year group at Cobham. So we've played together since we were 5 or 6 years old. And he was at Quinn's Academy as well with me. So he's a very good player. Went to Exeter, played Exeter first team. They won the Bucks Cup over there. So yeah, he's just a very, very good rugby player. Always picks the right option. Very good with a boot. Very quick. He was outstanding.
How does it feel to get back in the mixer? Game at home, couple of small beers on completion.
Couple.
Yeah. Good fun back in the clubhouse.
Yeah, it's really nice. I think it's always good because we had the twos playing at home as well.
Yeah.
I know they narrowly lost to Chobham.
Yeah.
But it's always nice having both teams at home because you've got everyone in the clubhouse and you've got at least 30, 40 lads hanging around until 7 o'clock. And yeah, it's really, really good vibe in the clubhouse.
And then looking forward, Tom, like next week we've got
Beijing Stoke.
Cup game.
Away.
Cup game.
Yeah.
Cup.
Yeah, so it's a bit of an interesting one. So yeah, they look really good. They've also won their first 2 league games pretty convincingly and had a good season last year. I think they came 3rd or 4th. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's a straight knockout competition. Last year they had it where you play all the league matches and then the cups at the end of the year, and this year they've sort of spliced it in between. So it'll be interesting to see how we go.
Yeah, so this is the Counties 1 Championship.
Yeah.
I quite like the way they've done this during the season, because there's always a way at the end of the season, some teams just go, we've had enough now, let's just knock that on the head. We're actually bringing it in. And I saw a note saying we're allowed more in the squad, so...
Yeah, I think they're actually finalising that, but last year we were allowed 22 instead of the 18. But to be honest, I think last year it worked quite well doing it at the end because the league sort of got away from us towards the end, and then the league finished and it was like, right, now we can just fully commit to the cup. But I think for this year our goals are heavily set on winning the league, and the cup is a bonus, but it's straight knockout. So if we win on Saturday, then we'll keep going and see how we get on. But the final's at Twickenham, so it's obviously love to play
Quite
there.
an incentive there.
Yeah, big time.
Next league game?
Is we have a break week after Basingstoke, and then I believe we have KCS at home.
On the 4th of October? That must
Sounds
be-
right. Yeah.
It's probably in the know, isn't it? I'm looking at this here. That's bang on.
Yeah.
KCS on the 4th of October.
There we go.
That is good. Can I, Mr. Host, if you don't mind, I'm
Mate,
going to jump
You
ahead.
fill your boots. I was just going to say, listen, aim for Twickenham, because when I last played at Twickenham, which was last year, by the way, it was great.
Oh, sorry, nodded off there.
I saw a note from you, and we on various WhatsApp groups talking about and sharing and encouraging people about the new stand that's coming up.
Yeah.
So, the floor's yours. Talk to us about this new stand, and tell us about it.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I can't take any credit for it. It's been my mum's been pretty heavily involved in organising it. But there's a close friend of mine, Seb Carley, who went to St John's with me, and he was in my year group at Cobham. Had a tragic accident, and he's in a wheelchair, and he loves to come down, but it's just quite tricky, and he can't see over the fence, and it's always just tricky. So organising a stand, and I think the really cool thing is, in a traditional stand, you have seating and then disabled space at the bottom, whereas this is a sort of state-of-the-art thing where it's built in between. So
kind of mixed up.
Seb sat here, and then he's got Yorkie on his left and whoever on his right. So it's really cool the way they've set it up.
That's so true. I know, I go on about this. I was at the quarter-final on Sunday, England and Scotland. We won, mate. Anyway, and it was absolutely hammering it down in Bristol. And Tulare and I were sat nicely up in the dry seats, and right at the front, there were all these wheelchairs, and they were just sat there, and the rain. And I was just like, well, no one really thought about this, did they? No
Great
one
planning.
actually
Yeah.
gave a thought to. I'll tell you what I really need to do is to be sat here being rained on for the whole game.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that in your. Yeah, okay, that's really cool. That is really cool.
We've also got Dave Fraser, another wheelchair user, sort of from a bit further back, and he's been involved with kind of the layout of the thing, and because he says the same thing. He comes down, he can't really see the game because the posts are in the way, and he doesn't want to sit. He wants to sit with his mates. Doesn't want to sit on his own with the. So it's a great.
I think it's a really, really cool thing for the club, especially. I mean, we've already got unbelievable facilities for the level of rugby that we play at.
I agree.
But just to have a stand in general, regardless of it being a accessibility and to have those bits where you can sit in between other folk is great. So
Okay, so how much do we need, and how much has Pete already paid out of his back pocket?
The Braemar All Stars have just chipped in £5,000 towards the cost of the stand.
So how much do we need,
I know
Tom?
the target was 25.
25.
And I didn't know about that big donation. So.
Well, that only happened
But we
today.
still need.
Okay, we must
still
be
need
getting
a
up
decent
there.
amount of money.
Yeah.
So I don't know how these things work. I work for the civil service. We don't sponsor anything. But you know, all our listeners, the thousands of you might work for companies that are looking to support something just like this. This is the opportunity to ask the question.
Yep. Great idea.
Love it.
Yeah. I saw the plans of it, and I've seen the thing, but I think the inclusivity of having everyone on the stands, and they were talking about it Saturday when I was here to watch, and someone made the idea of a bar service out to the stand.
Excellent. You could do it on a string from the
Yeah,
top.
on the string, yeah. They'll put it on a pulley and just lower it down. And then someone went further and went, no, we'll put taps on it.
Anything's possible.
I don't want to play anymore. I want to be in the stand. Yeah. That sounds great.
Yeah, I think sitting next to your mates it's perfect, right? Just what you want to do.
Rough timing, I think, is middle of October. That's when we expect.
Great. They've already dug the founds and stuff. It's wonderful. Tom, just back to you on the season. Like, what do you personally? What do you want to get out of the season?
I think last season was a bit of a funny one because we had a bit of an odd start. We lost, I think, the first 4 out of 5 games or something, and we were sort of backtracking. Then we went on this incredible run where we won 10 or 11 games in a row, and we thought, oh, maybe we can win the league. And it just sort of got away from us a little bit. So I think I've always thought Cobham has played a lot of their first team rugby at level 6. And we're currently at level 7. I think we are a level 6 team. So that is what I want to get out of it. Obviously enjoying myself along the way, but I'd love to just win and go up and be promoted. And I think we'd be absolutely fine in the league above. I think we're in a strong level 6 league. So I'd love to push on.
So Tom, I look after the under 15 boys here. and we're at a stage where quite a lot of the boys play as a hobby, like literally just a hobby. They turn up on a Sunday. A lot of the other boys take it quite seriously, and then we've got others that would quite like to get a career out of rugby.
Yeah.
You spent a bit of time with Quins, I believe.
Yeah.
And this is the first year that a lot of our boys are involved with that. Any advice for them?
I mean, I guess it's different for if they're going for it or not. I think when I was in the academy, there was in the last year in under 18s, there was about 20 of us left, and I think only 3 or 4 got contracts. And I don't think, well, it's easy for me to say, but I don't think there's massive difference in playing ability between the players. I think it's the working hard and doing all the extra stuff. It's when you're going back into the changing room, and Jack Kenningham was in my year group, and I always used to go back in and see him still on the pitch on one-on-one with a coach doing running and doing extra drills. So I think if you're going for it, you just need to work really hard, because there's so many good players out there. You've got to have an edge above those guys.
Interesting, because going way back now, I remember when your dad first came down here,
Yeah.
exactly the same thing. We'd all train, we'd be in the bar having a beer, and Bill would still be out there thrashing around, running his nuts off. So I think you're
He is a bit crazy though.
Yeah, I know,
so,
it's true.
Yeah.
Did it run in the family?
Yeah, not quite. I'm not doing an Iron Man like him. I'll leave that to him.
Brilliant. Well, Tom, it's been. I mean, you can't ask for a better start this season,
Yeah,
can you?
yeah, really good.
Up to you guys. We're going to go through all the other teams. We're going to go through the youths, and we're going to go through the minis as well, because we've had loads of stuff, because rugby is back, baby. And if you want to hang about and join us, feel free. But if you've got better things to do, fill your boots. Completely up to you. But good luck for the rest of the season, pal. We'll be cheering you on for the sidelines.
Thank you. Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna steal this beer and grab some food, but I'll leave you to it.
Sounds about
Thanks,
right.
guys.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, Tom.
Brilliant.
Cheers, Tom.
Up to you. Great.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Ken. See you later. I mean, what about... So we did mention the twos.
Yeah.
So that sounded... I thought we were up at the end.
Well, that was Gary Osner misleading everybody on the WhatsApp group.
I don't believe that for a second.
But he did cough up later and say he put a W and it was an L. But, I watched the first 10, 15 minutes. It looked like a really competitive game
Yeah.
right from the start. Evan Williams, captain for the first time. And
He's a great wee player, got to say.
Cobby and
Yeah.
I think Sefik both had a bit of a run out for the twos, which is good to see. And Alex Humber, his last game, having said I won't be playing anymore because I'm going to Australia soon, I don't want to get injured, decided he would play one more game, but didn't tell his old man. So Chris was a little bit grumpy on Saturday.
Okay. Did he get injured?
No, he's all
That's a
right.
shame.
Man of the match, Taylor Burnett. Again, rewarded with some Dropkick Brewery beer.
Brilliant. I mean, shall we just roll into some of the youth bit, Owen? Do you want to take us through some of these bits and bobs?
So, under 14 girls versus Reeds, Vandals, Irish.
And Timbuktu and everyone else.
Nice.
Game
Okay,
on. Game on.
I know you've looked at Owen to do this one with the notes, but I'm going to take this one.
Take us through it.
Owen
Go
can
for
prep
it.
the next
Go
one.
for it.
So, first game for the under 14 girls. Really keen to get on the pitch. Obviously, our closest neighbours. A lot of rivalry. First taste of 15-a-side rugby for 10 of the starting lineup, who moved from under 12s regs to under 14 regs. So they did really well. They started off and they got about 20 points ahead. But then when you've got one sub and the opposition have got 14, the second half gets hard.
Sure.
And so it was a bit more one-way traffic. Massive learning for them, how to manage the team, how to manage the position on the pitch, all that kind of stuff. It's all part of the journey. Player of the day, because we partner with Chobham under 14 girls, and age group was Chobham's Emily Ray, inside centre. She is brilliant on the ball. She's so good, and scored a few tries, made some amazing breaks. So well done, Emily.
Pretty.
Excellent. Under 16 girls versus Reeds, Vandals, Irish. Anyone else, Alex?
Well, I think Quinn's were there as well. It's odd sometimes.
So they despite the many clubs, or maybe because of the many clubs, it looks like they're going to set the pace this season. Does it, Alex? Our girls apparently stuck admirably to the task, but with a couple of players already missing through injury, lack the firepower. Lots of promise and beginnings from some useful combinations, but came second. Do we know the score, Alex?
I don't know the score of that one.
No.
Sorry.
Terrible notes. The girls are out against Dorking this Sunday, and hopefully better luck this time.
Yeah, hopefully a good one out for them against Dorking. The score might not be written down because someone might have lost the score on the way back from Reeds last week.
Okay.
There we go.
Any names?
I mean, it's an awfully short journey.
It is an awful short journey, but when the window's open, you lose bits of paper. There's no names on the sheet, but I mean, under 16 girls got some excellent players. Got a lot of nominees for the Surrey team. They're doing well.
They went to Brighton. These under 16.
They did.
girls,
That's the same group that went to Brighton.
Yeah, we got a nice, because the Braemar club gave them £300 for the coach, and they actually sent me a little video saying,
there we
"Thank
go.
you, Braemar."
There we
It's really
go.
nice.
Brilliant.
Really nice stuff.
Brilliant. I mean, here's a wee thing. So we're into it now. We're now the first few weeks of the season for all of the age groups have probably been training, but now we're into game time. So here's the ask to all the coaches and the mums and dads, because we know that a lot of you, I get lots of messages. We listen to it in the car on the way to school. It's brilliant. We'd love a couple of things: voice notes from the kids, telling us how it went, the good bits, the bad bits, the funny bits. But we'd also love some videos, right?
Do the videos, because we can use the audio on the podcast, and then we'll post the videos on social media.
Makes perfect sense. How do you want them, Ali? You want them portrait, not landscape, that sort of thing?
Yeah, no. So I'm old school. I wanted landscape, but apparently I've been told that I'm just too old, and apparently portrait is the way to go.
You've got to get down with
You've got to go in with the Instagram.
down with the kids and,
Okay.
and Sigma stuff. Cool. Shall we talk about the Women's Rugby World Cup?
Yeah.
How many hours you got?
Well, we've got about 20 minutes.
20 minutes? No, we haven't. We've got a couple of minutes. The tournament's been great. Anyone who's following it, we said 2 pods ago when we did that really early podcast, just have a look at some names, get used to some names, and hopefully that's been helpful. Ilona Maha has been all over social media. Hopefully you haven't missed that. England have been doing well as expected. It's been good. Anything you've seen, Pete?
I watched the Ireland-France game, which is quite amazing. Ireland, I mean, it was pitting down with rain, so it kind of levelled the game a little, I suppose. But Ireland put France under an enormous amount of pressure, and they didn't really deal with it very well. And they were 13-0 up at half time.
Yeah, down in the Executor, the French team just haven't quite performed yet.
The conditions were pretty awful.
They've got a game that they haven't really shown their true colours.
No.
Sandy Park, Owen, is pretty. It's not. It's a funny old place. I don't know whether it was there when you were playing there, or whether they built it since you were down there.
I played at the old county ground. So, the only thing I do know, having lived in Devon for a while, it rains at least twice a day.
So it was a bit of a leveller. I've got to say, looking at it, reading about it since, there's been sightings and bans.
2,
The French captain has been banned after getting a red card at the game, and another one of their players has been banned for 9 weeks for a bite.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was the same player.
No,
there's
So the skipper got
2
banned.
bans.
Yeah, Fellow, I think.
I can't remember the name.
Yeah, and Axel Bartomeu was the player who
Didn't know you spoke Spanish, mate.
bit wafer. The Irish
Yeah,
flanker.
she be, and I remember when we started doing this. We don't criticise referees, okay? Because you need referees to do the game. There is an unfortunate situation here where there was suggestions made that the referee should check it, and you just go, that does change the game. That does change the game. If that is checked and that player is red carded, that time of the game makes a difference.
It was checked though, wasn't it? And
Oh, was it checked?
I think that was the TV company went back. I'm not sure the TMO went back. I don't know.
No.
But that wouldn't have been a 20-minute red card either.
That would have been an immediate red card.
Proper foul
That's a-
play, whole game
That's
finish.
a 12-week red card. That
And I'm amazed they gave her a 12-week ban and have now reduced it to 9, and I just think sends a wrong message out.
And it Ireland naturally got to feel bad about that. While Mick opens another can of dropkick, I've got a bit of a rugby Norse question for everyone here. So the game ended with there was a penalty and there was an Irish line-out, Irish throw-in on the 5, and the French team contested the line-out.
Yep.
And knocked the ball on.
Okay.
So they contested the line out, knocked the ball on. The clock was in 81 minutes or so. It was over 80. So as it's a knock on,
intentional or
That's-
accidental?
Yeah.
but the point is, from a line out, when have you ever seen a referee go from a line out and go, that was an intentional knock on? The silence in the room. You wouldn't expect it because
Not
if you
impossible, though,
contest that and you just get a hand on it, you just knock it on.
It's not impossible. You could do it deliberately.
You could do it. Well, that's what I mean. But my point is, you could do it deliberately without it looking like you were slapping the ball.
Are you suggesting the French were cheating?
I'm suggesting there might be something in that.
Okay.
Anyway.
Not being positive and saying well done them for challenging instead of just stopping the drive.
Yeah, I know. But if you want to stop the drive, you don't send someone up, do you?
No, exactly.
So they
Yeah.
were competing for the ball. I mean,
I think it's an excellent tactic, and I will be writing that in the Cobham Vets tactic book.
anyway,
Well, to
those-
be honest, I was thinking about the podcast, and I think sometimes it's worth us pitching a different idea. That was something a bit noisy
Yeah.
from me. But,
so semis, the semi-finals, New Zealand, Canada,
semi-finals. Yep, Friday night
Friday night, 7:00, and then
predictions, Pete.
New Zealand. I think
Yeah,
they've looked good.
I know. I'm going to go with Canada. They have
You want a
been
small bet?
epic. We could definitely do one of these blindside DDH pale ales.
All right.
As a, no, I
then,
think we'll talk about that after the pod. But yeah, I'm going Canada.
England, France, 3:30 on Saturday.
It's got to be England.
It's got to be. England are ridiculous.
Yeah, and they've already thumped France once this year.
Have they?
Yeah, put 40 points on them.
The last game in the Six Nations, it was 43-42 to England.
Okay.
But in the pre-season, in the World Cup warm-up,
Absolutely hammered.
France were nowhere.
Yeah.
And they've just had two of their decent players
Yeah.
banned. So there we go. Sorry, told you I could talk about this for a while. Can I suggest we do the results of our quiz?
Yeah.
Let's do, can I just talk a wee bit about just a wee shout out because there's a chance she might listen to the captain of the Scotland ladies team, Rachel Malcolm, who has very kindly
She was
sent a
epic.
couple of vids our way.
She was epic.
For me, it's the performance off the pitch. It's the leadership in amongst, if you read about it, the chaos with the contract, and you can see there's deep problems there. But to get that unit together and perform, and probably outperform how we thought we were all going to do, is magnificent. And I'm sure, I can't remember if I said it on the pod, I actually played quite a few times with her dad, a guy called Walter. Unbelievable rugby player and leader. There's a great video on Instagram on Rachel's account. You can go and look it up, where she reads out, I think it's maybe a couple of days before the England game, a letter from her dad. And I'm man enough to admit I had a wet eye. I had a wet eye while watching it. It was amazing. So, fair play. What a leader.
This isn't something I saw, but this is something I heard on another podcast. Other podcasts are available. England against Scotland on Sunday, they were just obliterating them in the scrum. And on one of these occasions where the Scotland scrum was running backwards at a rate of knots, after the ref called it up, she went to the ref and said, "Ref, they're trying to wheel it."
Do you know what? If you go back and listen to it, because I watched it, it's the perfect role model for a captain how to speak to a ref.
Absolutely. It was brilliant.
She said, the picture that I am seeing is they're walking around from the left side. That's the picture that I'm seeing from this side. Please, can you stand over there? And she did. And then Scotland got nudged back 4 metres. But
they were running backwards faster than they'd been running
tell
forward.
You what, the England scrum was great, but also with Scotland, if you don't win your lineouts, like what? Yeah,
They
amazing.
lost half their lineouts.
Yep.
Not good when your scrum's not working.
Yeah, loved watching it though. Well done, Scottish girls. Brilliant.
We're doing the quiz?
We are doing the quiz, right. So, while we're doing this, we need a new question, which I forgot to look up. So if someone could think of a question to go, it needs to be a poll question. Okay. So while I'm announcing this. So the last question was, USA won the very first Women's Rugby World Cup in 1991, beating England in the final. How many days did the whole tournament last? So thanks for everyone that entered. There's definitely more than 5.
Whoever you are.
Yep, indeed. Owen, you did submit an entry. There were 5 right answers here. Owen, you went for 15 days. It's wrong. We've had 11. We had 13. The answer was actually 9 days. The whole World Cup was in 9 days. They played 5 games in 9 days. So well done to those who got it right. I need a number from 1 to 5, please.
3.
3. Joshua Edgley, you are the winner of some Billy Biltong.
Ooh, lovely.
Biltong.
Yeah, Billy Tom Biltong. We'll get you. Just drop us a wee note at cobbenpod@gmail.com and we'll get it to you. Well played. Do you want to talk about the refs course? Maybe we did, because it was really good.
Yeah. So there's a large group of us from Cobham that formalised our refereeing and did the what was it called, Mick? Ready to ref?
Whole new certification program by the RFU to make refereeing more accessible.
So we were the guinea pigs on their first course, which was good.
Yeah.
I found the e-learning really good, really, really good. That was some interesting presentation from some of the referees.
Yeah, just the 14 hours and 42 minutes of online e-learning for the way to go through.
Yeah, but it was actually really good, despite the length of time it took. And then the practical. Doug Clarence took some of the class.
Doug, you're brilliant, mate. It was really good.
Excellent.
And Kat, the two of them were phenomenal. Yep.
So I'm not entirely sure how many new referees Cobham have out of it, but it must be in double figures, I would think. So yeah, you'll see some referees out with learner plates on over the coming weeks.
Red tops and flags.
Go gently.
Thanks, Lunny, for the flags. But you can't run a game of rugby without someone in the middle who sticks their hand up in a really difficult role. I mean, I don't know another sport that's as difficult to referee in the game at the time as rugby is. I mean, it's a tough old gig.
Yep.
But I've got to say to Jason Corbett, who pulls all the refs together, we all jumped in a Zoom call a couple of nights ago. We're all going to help out. We're all going to jump on other age groups. We're all going to be assistant referees, just so we all learn together. That's world class. It's really good. So thanks to all the refs. For,
Excellent.
So, and for all those out there, maybe having a whinge at the referee at the side of a pitch this week, there's a few new laws this year. So the scrum half can't go round and compete. They have to stay in the channel or stand behind the back foot of the scrum or 5 yards back, 5 metres back. And you don't have to throw it straight into the line out now either if the opposition aren't competing. So
Could you throw it straight to the fly half in that case?
those still working on the laws from 1985. These are new entries.
And here's a wee tickler for you, because we got right into this, didn't we? You know, if you, let's imagine the attacking team throw into a line out, the ball goes to the back, but it's ski whiff,
Yeah.
right? But the challenge for the line out is at the front, right? And it's not directly material in the play. You know, they've chucked someone up. Do you allow play to continue?
I have a fairly old-fashioned view about this, and I don't like that law change. I think it's de-skilling the game in the same way that hookers don't have to hook anymore. So now they don't have to throw in straight
He's
either.
getting angry as well. Look at this.
I don't like
Definitely,
it. I don't
definitely
like
avoiding
it.
the question.
Yeah.
It was a yes or no.
I'd say that was a matter of opinion. Is it a matter of law? I don't know. And
Yeah.
What would the law say?
Well, so that's a good point, actually. So they are laws, not rules. So they're there to be interpreted. And the guidance we got was that if they're not competing near where the ball was thrown, then it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I yeah, interesting.
I get your.
I'll let
I
you know
get your
after
view.
the morning of
because
rugby
I'm
under
probably
14
more that
on,
way.
on Sunday. We need to quickly talk about fixtures on Sunday. So if you're interested in fixtures, Owen, I think you've got a Surrey League game, haven't you?
We have, yeah. So the under 15 A's have Wallingham here, 1:45 kickoff on Sunday on the Premier pitch in front of the clubhouse. So
So a good time to get out of the house and just come down and watch some good rugby. I haven't seen your teams.
and a drop of blindside at the same
Yeah,
time.
Lovely.
grab some drop beer. The under 13 boys are playing Old Reigation at home, 11:30. The under 12 girls, under 14 girls, and under 18 girls are all at Wimbledon. There's a festival there. Always, early season, get some game time under your belt, and sort of gel together as a team. So we're off doing that. And the under 16s, as we mentioned earlier, are at Dorking, hoping for a good morning there.
Okay. I've got a couple of shout outs. Cobby asked me to mention the Vets Tour to Florida.
Yeah.
Still a few places available. So if you're interested.
Not many.
No.
Not many.
Not many.
Yeah.
But there are a few. And he just said, if you're interested, I think it's from the 29th or 26th of April next year to about the 2nd or 3rd of May. So if you're interested, get hold of Cobby and hand some money over.
Yeah, it'll be great. We were looking at 3 options. So we had options ranging from Kathmandu to Europe to Florida, and actually the deciding factor was just availability of teams that we know and trust that could give us a game or two. So can't wait. Go and speak to Cobby. Go and speak to TC or myself, and let's go.
Yeah.
Brilliant. What about there's a wee VP lunch? Go on. What's
11th of October, home game versus Old Wimbledonians. The Vice President's lunch, which is open to anyone if you want to come along. That's fine.
Ali? Anything else, mate? You need to come up with a quiz question, pal.
Yeah.
I was just looking for one, Andrew.
Right. Well,
Before you tap me on the shoulder. Sign off with everyone else. I'll give you a Billy Biltong quiz question to end the day.
Right. You look at that. I mean, do you know what was really nice to see today? Is we met Kevin, who's come all the way in and to speak to us from Fincetta, and like there's a genuine lovely feeling about that partnership and all the partnerships. So And the very fact that we've just been given some beer to test as well from Dropkick is really good. So we're quite lucky. We've got loads of sponsors here, which is wonderful. So to Fincetta, to Russell Cook, to Savills, to SPL Villas and Dropkick Brewing, thank you so much. It means a lot. And this wee magic, wonderful special club, thrives on your support.
So on our final podcast only sponsor, Billy Biltong.
Yeah.
Here's your question for this week. What is the capacity
Christ.
of the Twickenham Stoop? What is the capacity of the Twickenham Stoop? The question will be on the Cobham WhatsApp channel as soon as I get round to putting it there, and you can go for your options.
Lovely. I just want to say thanks to Paul Hickson for his match report, and for young Jack, who dashed about taking photographs of both games on Saturday. So well done, mate.
Great. Thanks, guys. Loved it. Thanks, Owen. Thanks for popping in.
Pleasure. Thanks, mate.
Great. Thanks, Pete.
Always a pleasure.
Thanks, Ali, for pulling it all together, and the notes and the research and the quiz.
It's fine. I'll go and do my work now between now and 2 a.m. That'll be fine.
Beautiful. And we really look forward to listening and receiving all of the voice notes and the videos from all of the games and all of the training sessions taking place over the course of the next couple of weeks. And we'll see you next time. Thanks very much. I'll leave you with this.
Welcome to the Cod Pod.